What's going on? Woo, what a frustrating few days. But I'm getting through it. They're just hurdles you gotta jump over. Well, today is the first day of school, my final semester, praise God, and went to both my classes. Well, let's not start with today. Let's go back to where I stood in line for not yesterday because I had to work yesterday. So Monday, start off on Monday. I stood in line for 4 hours for financial aid and didn't get seen. So I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work. Tuesday, woke up 6:30. Left the house by 7 so I can be in the pre-line to the real line for financial aid. So I stood in financial aid line for about 4 plus hours, 4.5, somewhere in there, for a 4 minute meeting where I got some bad news. I was thinking I'm going to school completely free. I wasn't hip to the Pell Grant, so when I saw that I got 2,100, I thought it was going to cover my entire semester, but that wasn't the case. It only covered like half that, which left me with a balance of $900 and change. So I'm like, well, how am I going to pay this? If it's not paid by Thursday, which is tomorrow, then it's going to drop my classes. So went to collections to set up a payment arrangement. Well, I got to pay an extra $77 to get my payments broken down. So I ended up just paying it all on the credit card. Praise God for my mom. She said she helped out a little bit. I appreciate that deeply. So that was a major hurdle I was getting over because I really want to be done with this so I can move forward and as my mom would say, not be trapped in Alabama because I don't, without the degree, certain job opportunities may not be available. And I want to finish what I started and get that degree. So that'll be what's up. Still got the little car issues. I haven't even had a chance to get it looked out at. My brakes are making some weird sounds. Power steering fluid's leaking. Still ain't got no AC. And let's face it, I mean, that car is 10 years old. It's been through a lot. It's been good to me. I got 170 something thousand miles on there. And I do want to, I want to get into something new. Or new to me, used. So, but what I may end up looking at doing is copping my dad's Ultima and, riding that for a couple of years until I can get what I really want. But in due time, I went to the mall today with Kevin and his cousins, and I didn't get anything. Not gonna lie, I did see a couple things I wanted to get, but decided, nah. Well, one, I ain't got it, but there's other things I need to do to be more focused on. And I look around at some of my friends doing great things. Plug. Let me give a shout out to Yin Yang Cupcake Bar. It was a friend of mine's idea, and it's just a great idea, and I stand behind it. I ain't got a chance to try out the little product yet. Wink. I need to get that. So, but I'm sure that'll happen too. Um, what else been going on? Work. Well, I did get the promotion. You dig? So I'm a handheld agent now, and they work with me so that I can still get a decent amount of hours and have accommodations for school. How I have my schedule set up with school, I got 8 o'clock classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then 2 o'clock classes. So that 5 hour gap between 5 hour gap there stuff. I would use that since I'll be on campus. I'm gonna get my study on. You know what I'm saying? I might bring me a little snack, some water, some juice, or something, and I'm gonna have my books, my textbooks, all my notes and everything, and I'm gonna get it in. That's just the perfect time to study. I'll be up there if I need to get tutoring. I'll already be on campus. If I need to go holler at a teacher, I'll already be on campus. Even if we set up little study groups or whatever, meet up in the library or something. I mean, I'm right there, so that'd be cool. Been really getting a lot of bike time in since the car's been acting up, and I'm glad because I like my bike. I enjoy it, so I'm happy about that. Um, I'm trying to think what else is going on. Pretty much, I guess the main thing is I'm looking back at the beginning of the year. I wasn't in school. I wasn't working. It was I was just kind of just barely making it, and even though I'm still struggling in my opinion, um, I still feel really blessed. I mean, I still got my home. You know what I'm saying? Even though my car is acting up, I can get around. I am back in school. I am working. Um, Not only am I just working, I'm also progressing a little bit. You know, since it's a small step, but still a step in the right direction. So I'm definitely not mad at that. And you know, I got plans to do little things, man. I'm gonna, you know, it's not too late to experience life, or it's not even. It's like I've done things before, but I haven't just done them wholeheartedly. And I look at, say, Magic City classes coming up, and the last time I actually went, I did have a good time. You know, tailgating and well, actually, that was my first time tailgating, so that was cool for me. I'm not gonna lie, that was cool for me, and I'm gonna do it again this year. I'm gonna rent me a vehicle. I haven't decided on what it is yet, and honestly, looking at that vehicle, I'm just thinking to myself. At first, I was gonna rent the new Chrysler 300 for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I need to look at the prices. There's another vehicle, the Ford Explorer, the new one. It's nice to me, like I love it, and I feel like that's not really something that you're gonna be real showy off in. Cause who everybody gonna be having they Chargers and they Camaros and they 300s and whatever. I'm not even going down there for that. I mean, that's just a real comfortable ride to me, and it seems perfect for tailgating. I'm sure I got the DVD player in there, so I could just post up in there. Also plan on my niece's birthday's coming up, so I'll be going down to Birmingham. It does look like I have to work that day, but it's in the morning, so I'm gonna leave, go straight there after work. That'll be um that'll be cool because my nephew and my parents and everybody's coming down. But my main focus is the progression, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some people in my circle that's going through some similar things where they're trying to do the best they can so that they can provide for their families and whatnot. And granted, with that being my dream, I guess I have to prepare myself to be able to do that. And I'm focused on that. I'm focused on the people that's focused on me. Uh, Man, I've actually gone to church quite a few times in the past few weeks, unless I was working really. So good, and I don't even remember if I have to work this Sunday because my schedule's been fluctuating. At first, I was off on Saturday. Now I'm end up working Saturday morning. Definitely going to work tomorrow, but I'm working the mid shift instead of the closing shift, and then. But I'm glad I'm working, so I'm no complaints at all. So I'm happy about that. I'm not gonna keep this too long because you know how they like to chop it up. Just want to let me know, let y'all know that I'm working, progressing in that. I'm in school, focused on that, and focused on happiness in my personal life as well. You got your professional side, work at school, the business side you gotta take care of. You also gotta have the fun side that you gotta take care of and appreciate little things because let's face it, man. Nothing tomorrow is promised today. So prepare for the future, but live for right now. With that, praise God. Signing off. See y'all later.